started and I stopped and I never came back. All right, so let's start with the with the heart. Yeah, the heart. Just a few things about summer and heart. Yeah, so you all know the heart is the fire element, the fire energy. It's summer is associated with fire. It's a lot of heat. The days are long. Yeah, the summer represent maturity. Yeah, maturity and fulfillment. This is really the peak of everything, of the nature, everything, all the fruits come. So think about the plant grows, have leaves, have a flower, and in the summer it has the fruit. So it's like the end result, if you will. Yeah, and then in the fall the plant dies, the fruit, everything is a cycle. So the peak of growth and maturity is really the summer. And that's representing also of the heart energy. The heart is symbolizes our maturity, emotional intelligence, fulfillment. Yeah, if we feel fulfilled, we feel that we achieved everything. We are, yeah, the heart is content. Yeah, so the this season is associated with the kind of like with the energy of fulfillment, with energy of accomplishment, the accomplishment of a project, if you will. Um, yeah, and so yeah, so this is kind of like more on the energetic level, and the the maturity of the personality. Personality matures. Yeah, it's a certain time. So the summer, the heart is representing of that. And in terms of healing, in terms of the qigong, we want to balance we want to we want to balance the heart, because too much fire is not good. A lot of people get heart attacks in the summer. The summer is a peak of issues with heart because it's hot, because people are stressed, and if you're stressed and it's hot outside, and it's just things accumulate. So reduce stress, go slow. What taxes the heart is being rushed. Being rushed, interesting, right? Being rushed, or hastiness, like doing this and not being late to this and running around. This hastiness is stress and it taxes the heart energy. Yeah, so this season is about really kind of introducing the element of water, the element of calm, deep breathing. We want to talk about yin, about water, is slow. Things are like deep and slow. So really kind of balance the energy between kidney, which is the water element, and the fire, the heart. And especially in our culture, yeah, we have uh, excess in heart energy because everybody's always stressed, everybody's working hard, the mind is very busy. Yeah, so all that is is influencing the heart and taking the arses. So everybody's like wired and tired, and then if you're tired, you drink coffee, which is even worse. Yeah, so if you're tired and you didn't sleep good enough, then people have coffee, which is taxes the kidney adrenal, basically telling the kidney to more fire. So we are in this culture of deficiency of yin. Yeah, people don't sleep good. Why is this? This deficiency of yin qi. So there's a lot of talk about in that perspective about the heart, and so it's really important to uh, balance your do more meditative practices, especially when it's hot outside. And our practice would reflect the heart energy, heart fire dispersed. Yeah, fire dispersed, water descends. Yeah, every energy, every element has its own way of manifesting itself. This disbursement of energy is part of kind of like what in Qigong we're gonna kind of focus on. So yeah, A little bit of that, just to show there's so much to talk about and just like picking one or another. Is there any question just before we start about the summer, about the heart? You know?
Thank you. Thank you for sharing all that. It's helpful to know.
Yeah, yeah. And there's more and there's a lot, and and but we want to be balanced, and so let's start. So the best thing to do to release stress and tension is deep abdominal breathing. Yeah. So we are putting the hands on the lower abdomen, breathing into the navel. Let's do a few of these deep breath, lower abdominal breathing. We always want to breathe into the lower abdomen and into the lower back. What happens when we are stressed, when we are too emotional? When we are emotional, what happens? You breathe here to the heart. And that's very much of actually aggravating. So we want to actually move our chi down into the digestive system, bring the fire down. The fire needs to be here, not always here. So we want to breathe into the lower abdomen. And if we're stressed out, how do we self-regulate? Few things. First of all, focusing on the lower part of the body. Second, slow down the breathing, slow and deep breathing. Yeah, focus on the lower part of the body. Slow breathing into the lower abdomen. And third, long exhalation, longer exhalation. That send a signal to the brain that you must be feeling good. If you long exhale, send a signal to the brain that you are safe. So we're working the breath. What's nice about the breath, it works on the subconscious level. Sometimes, most of the time, stress is unconscious. We're not even aware of it. Working with the body, working with the breath also goes into the subconscious mind. Yeah, sometimes we go to therapy. Some people go to therapists. Yeah. The therapist access only the conscious mind. The unconscious, the subconscious is not being taken care of. But breath does it. Movement does it. Posture does it. Long exhalation, deep breathing. See, already I'm yawning, you know. I'm releasing stare. What is yawn? Yeah, we can talk about it another time. It's a big conversation about yawn. Yawn is an automatic response of the body. It's the body acknowledges that it holds stress and release it. Yeah, acknowledging that you are holding stress is half of the work. Yeah, nourish your chi. Let's move the hands to the lower back.
Ellie,
Breathe here into the lower back.
can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
I'm having digestive upset, and I'm wondering if you can include some practices for that.
Digestive.
Upset.
Yeah. So what's the question?
Can you do some practice to help?
Yeah, I mean, we're shifting to the heart. We're gonna do some heart stuff today because we're shifting to the heart. Digestion has to do with the kidney, and so we can do something. Yeah, we can start with something for digestion.
Or too loose?
Let's do one practice for digestion before we start. Let's tap with the fist. Let's tap on the C of Chi point, the C of Chi, an inch below the navel. And breathe and inflate the belly when you inhale. When you exhale, you can relax that. Uh, the recording last night, I gave these 3 acupressure points to relieve immediately that indigestion issue. 3 points, yeah. 3 acupressure points, pressing it for 10 to 20 minutes relieves any issues with digestive pretty immediately. So watch that
Spleen
class
4,
too.
6, and 9, right? Spleen
Yeah,
4, 6, and 9.
spleen
Reba, you
4,
can look
6,
it
and
up.
9. Exactly, 4,
Spleen 4, 6, and 9. Okay.
yeah. And so let's go up to on the side, to the right side. Just below the rib cage, between the hip and the rib cage. So we're still on the large intestine. And really we want to inflate and inhale. We kind of want to increase the internal massage, massaging the lower abdominal with the breath. And then coming up to the liver. The liver is right underneath the last rib. The last rib cage, right underneath it, you can feel the liver. Is this tender? Yeah, if it's tender, yeah, you want to really, the liver is working. It's good, it's not bad. But we want to massage this area. If it's painful, if it's very sore, yeah, then that's a liver is too working too hard, too much. You know, we really want to. And let's shift to the upper stomach, just beneath the sternum. And let's shift to the let's do some stuff also at the end for more energy, more flows for the stomach. Go up and down on the side here, spleen. Breathe very deeply and inflate the area you were tapping on. On the inhale and exhale, relax and go all the way to the end, back to the C of Chi point. And going up to the upper stomach and down. And let's open the hands and rub the stomach, the lower abdomen with our hands. Doing circles on the belly. Let's put the knees together, the feet together, and move our energy to the knees. Make circles with the knees. Yeah, so lower abdominal breathing, massaging the lower abdomen, tapping on it, spending some time there, sending healing energy, all these things. Yeah, a lot of times, yeah, we are holding stress in the body and digestive system, and that's very typical nowadays. That's reverse direction because we are just too much in our head and we forget that the chi needs to go back to the digestive system. We're thinking too much. We're processing cerebrally things. And the chi, and you left the abdominal area, you left it without the chi. And then straighten the legs lower down. And then relax your whole body. Soften the shoulders, soften the head. Deep breathing into the lower back. And then bend the knees and slowly roll yourself up. Yeah, so this is it's kind of like a modern phenomena, digestive issues, you know. It wasn't in the past so much. Yeah, we spend too much time in our brain, in our right here, and then we abandoning. So the way to heal digestive is to bring the chi back, massaging, you know, massaging, breathe into the lower abdomen, be here. Yeah, we all hold stress in different parts of the body, and a lot of us, it's very area that is less attended. Yeah, and stress will tax digestion. Worry will tax that. Overthinking will tax digestion. All these things. Yeah, worry, overthinking. So we want to kind of bring the chi back to this area. Massaging, yeah, spending time when chinate sang, this kind of when we take the fingers and kind of deep into the abdominal area, that would different points. Deep breathing. Deep breathing would be one of the most powerful thing for digestion, believe it or not. Really oxygenate the body all the way down to the lower abdomen. Do it for a while. See, I'm already uh, kind of burping. You know, if you breathe all the way down to the kidney, to the lower abdomen, you massage this area. You know, this is the way you do self-healing for yourself, you know, spending more time here, feeling the feet on the floor, grounding, very important to connect to the ground, the earth element. The digestion is the earth element. Yeah, okay, let's go up to the chest, tap on the chest. So that's a kind of few things I can say. You know, digestive system is the earth, is being grounded. Usually also traveling a lot, not being at your own home. Yeah, it's taxing digestion. Usually digestive issues when you traveling, because you're not grounded. When you're in your home, you're walking barefoot on the ground. Nice. Let's bring the scapula together and relax. So I would say focus today, this class, on full deep breathing throughout the practice and spend time. You know, we always say that everything comes from the waistline. Yeah, everything comes from the hip, right? It's not really the hip, it's the waistline. It's right here where the belly button is, like around here, the waist. And so spending time here, breathing to it throughout the class. Deep breathing.
Sorry, can people please mute?
Sorry?
Can students please mute?
Oh, some people are not muted.
Yeah.
All right, mute yourself. So that's really my kind of, what is it, like a few minutes, 10 minutes on digestion. Breath would be very important, and spending and moving the chi to the digestion, like we did. Massage, self-massage, breathing, healing energy. And you'll see it's going to heal. And try this acupressure points too. Do it. You know, it really helps. Spleen chi is one of the most clogged meridian line that's known in acupuncture.
And spleen is the inside of the leg.
So try all of this.
The spleen meridian is going up the inside of the leg.
Sorry?
Spleen meridian goes up the inside of the leg.
The inside of the leg, yeah. Spleen. And up. But if you do all these things I said, ground, think about the feet, breathe deeply, massage the lower abdomen, all of this, I guarantee you'll feel a relief very quickly. And relax. And think about it. Think about don't think about it. Just don't think too much. But see if you can change, again, the way we process information. If you're always in your head, if you're always thinking, be in your body, feel things, you know? So let's do this movement. And also here we're tapping on digestion. We're tapping on the girdle vessel. The girdle vessel is the energy that everything moves, with starting to move from, yeah? The waist area. Yeah, right here at the lumbar spine. Right here, you're knocking on this area where you breathe to, where all movement in Qigong coming from. Breathe and heal with, you have an intention. Work with intention. I want to heal my digestive system. You can visualize like a blue color or a white color coming in and soak into the digestive system and help with the peristalsis movement. Work with visualization, work with intention. Very important. You already know Qigong very well. Practice for a long time. You have all the tools. You have the Qi, you have intention, you have visualization, you have where you put your mind. You put your mind on the pain increases. You put your mind on the future comes. Yeah. So we want to Work with the tools that we have. Let's come up to the rib cage, the liver. Yeah, self-healing, you know? It's self-healing. Back in the days, there's no medicine. The medicine, energy medicine. Yeah, people in China live a long life, like much longer than today. There's records of it. Preventative medicine. Now we call it preventative medicine. How do we stay healthy? Yeah, you know. And then heart, and then top of the shoulder, turn your head. And going into water waves. So you can always, with each breath, you can send healing chi to the digestive system. If you have an area in the body that needs help, you can heal it. You know, you have all the tools. You say, I'm going to heal it. Have a certainty, have trust in the process, and do it. And then feeling the air across the arms. Slowly relax and kind of pause this movement, closing the eyes. Vibrant, healthy body. Vibrant, healthy body, despite what we think. Despite what you think, you know, vibrant, youthful, healthy, a radiant body and mind. Yeah, that's it, you know. So from here, let's sink down. Inhale, let the arms float up. And disperse. Yeah, disperse. So this is a movement of expansion. Expansion, expanding. Also any blockage, maybe in the digestive system, or, you know, just release, let go. So you can tailor a Qigong practice for whatever you're working with, whatever the condition is. Sinking down, inhale and disperse, release, and open to abundance, open to balance, open to harmony as you open and disperse stagnant chi. And then let's reverse direction. I'm going to go up from the side, bringing all this abundance of chi internally. Inhale. Disperse. Exhale, receive. Get the flow in. Nice. Inhale, and let's bring the palms to hold a volleyball-sized ball. And on the exhale, you're gonna shift and go down. So all these movements, that moving the lower abdomen, moving the lower back, like this one, would be good for digestion. Feel that area, and how do we work with pain? That's there's another subject. You go into it, you feel it as a sensation without the label. Go deeper, deeper into the intense sensation of maybe discomfort. Go deeper into it. Feel it. Experience it. Yeah, so that's and at the same time also emit the energy you'd like to transform it to. And that could be a whole workshop, actually. Really nice. Nice. And from here, let's spread the arms. Yeah, with the fingertips pointing upwards. Look into the right and left a few times. Shoulders down away from the ears. And let's bring one hand to the center of the heart. Look into one hand, inhale, and exhale, look away, stretch the arm. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Let's move to the other side. Yeah, this one is dragon stretch its tail. Dragon stretch its tail. And relax. And let's do a stomach meridian stretch, since see, Reba, you get all the chi here today. All right, so holding a bowl of chi in the digestive system, in front of the digestive system, holding a ball of energy, bowl of chi here. Yeah, so there's new people that joined. We had a question about digestive healing, so we're doing a little bit of that today, but we are also going to do some flows for the heart. Okay, so exhale, look up, and grab the chi. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Opening stomach meridian. Inhale. Pause. Switch the hands. Exhale. As you pause, you grab the chi from heaven and earth. Inhale. Switch. Exhale. Look up. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah, so if you're with the digestive issue, you do this 12 times each side. So 24 repetition. Lift the rib cage. Inhale and relax down. Nice. Let's move so we're standing with the 2 feet parallel like this. You're gonna get step forward. Do inhale, sink back, exhale, push. Inhale, one arm go down. Exhale, press. Inhale, push. Inhale, legs go back. Exhale, down, sinking down. So we shift the weight into one leg to the other leg. We take a step forward. We inhale, shift the weight to the front leg. We exhale, we shift to the back leg. Exhale here. Now, inhale. Look back. Grab the chi. Exhale. Press. Separate the hands. Push. Inhale. And exhale. Cleanse and clear. Nice. Let's do it to the other side. So we shift the weight. You can lift that leg up. Step. Inhale. Roll back. Exhale. Push. Turn one arm down as you shift your weight back. Look behind you and press. Separate the hands and push. Inhale and exhale. And shift, step, roll back. Exhale, push. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, press. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, push. Shift, step, roll. Forward and back. And then press. Push. And then turning. So I turn my hips, I shift to the back side. This hand is still here, waiting for that other arm to come in, and then I press. And then I push. One more on the other side. Shift, Oh, and push, and then turn, and exhale. Nice. Inhale. So, and exhale. Both palms face down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One palm face up, one down. Both palm face down, sinking down. Let's do it with the other hand. Inhale. Turn your hip, look back. And then this, when this arm comes, it's the palm pointing to the sky. You lift both arms up and sinking down. Yeah, is this clear? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lao Tzu draws a rainbow. This is a very good movement for heart balance. It calms and balances the heart, sinking the whole body down. Inhale, lift the hips, draw a rainbow. Both hands come up and flip both palms to face the earth, and you face the earth, and the other one.
I love the rainbow for Gay Pride Month.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't thought about it. Inhale and exhale, sinking down. Lao Tzu draws a rainbow, sinking the whole body down. Draws a rainbow. You know, they say when the heart is balanced, the whole body is healthy. Yeah, so the we call the heart the emperor, because it's the most important organ in Chinese medicine. When you're happy, when you're feeling fulfilled, and all the organs, all the other stuff, everything works. So healing the heart in a lot of ways is healing the whole body. Let's drop the hands down. Inhale to the shoulder level. Exhale, open, expand your chi to the whole universe. Like you're standing in front of a beautiful view, beautiful sunset, and drawing the light into the chest, into the heart. And exhale down, sinking down. Inhale, exhale. We shift our weight to the toes, shoulders relax. Shift our weight to the heels, arms come in, sinking down, relaxing down. In, exhale. Nice. Let's lift the arms up and bring both palms together. So that's a very special posture with the palms together. That's universally, that's appreciation, gratitude. Yeah. So it is closing the heart meridian. Yeah, the heart meridian flow from the heart to the hand, and right here you're creating a circle. So it's closing that circle, the heart meridian, and and it's also a sign of balance. So in qigong, in healing qigong, this is also a posture to hold when you're feeling imbalanced. Yeah, so you just, it's a kind of a posture. You just hold it like this. And even more powerful is to put the knuckles of the thumb on the heart center. This point's called the Sea of Tranquility point. There's few points in the body that are called the Sea of something, and that means that there's an abundance of that. In that point, there's abundance of tranquility. There's, this is how to get, yeah, like the sea of chi, right? The sea of chi, we have the sea of vitality, we have the sea of blood, yeah, in the feet. And so here's the sea of tranquility. So that is a powerful point. It's on a meridian called conception vessel, and it's number 17. That's the 17 point on the conception vessel. And so we tap it, we point to it, and close our eyes and breathe into the heart center. And exhale through the mouth. Clear the heart chi. And sometimes we combine it with a movement, like you know. We inhale, we expand. That kind of stretches the heart meridian, right? Especially if the shoulder is down, the arms are straight. And then you bring in and bow. Inhale. Bow to your heart. The heart knows. Yeah, we always connect with the energy of your big heart, loving heart. Feel the heart energy. Feel the love. Bow to the heart. The heart is the emperor. Yeah, we call it the emperor. We say, follow your heart. Yeah, do what makes you happy. Uh, yeah, people do all kinds of crazy things because they, you know, and inhale, connect with the energy of love, of joy, bow to this little master inside of your chest. Yeah. There's a lot of words in our language that has to do with heart, right? And last one. Again, these are all calming practices for the heart. And let's bring the chi ball again. One hand is in front of the heart center. One is in the digestive system, if you will. But this digestive system, when you put the hands here, also symbolize the kidney. Yeah, the water. So that's the level of the kidney. Even though I don't put it here, I put it here, but it's still the kidney. Yeah, so the kidney, the water, and the fire. Yeah, and then switch and switch. Feel the energy. Yeah, if you are sensitive, you feel that chi flowing between the two polarities. Fire and water. Yeah, balancing these two centers. Usually people are very depleted of water, of yin, and too much yang, too much fire. So we want to balance the heart. We want a calm heart. We want the harmony of the heart is being happy but not ecstatic. We don't want to be crazy. You know how people dance and they're so happy and that's imbalance. They're so happy and they're dance and they party hard and then they are like the next day they cannot do anything. So that's also an imbalance. Excessive happiness. All right. So that's also imbalance. So, happy and calm, content, calm energy, there's a balance. And this is really the premise of this movement is of the cloudy hand. So let's do cloudy hand. We always shift to where the upper hand is, and then lower this hand down and this hand come up. And here at the edge, we kind of the palm kind of for just a moment facing each other, and then one arm is gliding on water and bring that water, sacred water, to the heart. Being calm and happy. So happiness and joy doesn't mean that you have to go crazy and do all kinds of crazy things. It's actually like fire goes wild. Fire goes wild, and then it kills all the kidney chi, and then and then you have to sleep for 2 days. So this is more of a talk to teenagers, right? I don't think any of you party hardy here. All right. So cloudy hands. Feel the chi between the hands and the body. This is a very popular movement, cloudy hands, because why is popular? Because it's very effective in balancing the heart energy. And we have a different variation of it when it stays in the center like this. That I love because it's also balancing all the energy centers, belly, throat, brain. Yeah. Nice. So let's bring the hands to the lower abdomen and bring the feet together. And let's do a few circles around the lower abdomen, clockwise, to remind us digestive system. Bring the chi here, the digestive system. Rubbing the lower abdomen. And with your hands. And emitting healing chi. Just visualize, yeah, especially if you're like dealing with indigestion or something. Use visualization, use intention. See that what you want to see, feel what you want to feel. And let's bring the chi to the center, to the lower abdomen, to the navel. And meditate. Yeah, put your mind on the dantian, the space between the navel and the spine. And let the mind be focused, attentive on that area. See if you can focus on one point for a longer period of time. You know, this is how you also, it's very important. This is the quantity, the strength of your chi is by concentration. Can you concentrate on one area for a longer period of time without anything happening in the mind, without thinking, just sensing that area? Not tuning into any other sensation in the body, just that spot. Ignoring, even ignoring all other sensation, just this area. Nice. From here, it's wishing ourselves good health, you know, staying in the center and dropping a pebble in the pond. Yeah, in this area of your attention, the center of the belly, dropping an intention like good health, love, harmony, goodwill. And when you drop a pebble in the pond, it creates waves, creates circles, waves of this vibration. So when you say harmony, and when you drop that pebble of harmony, that pebble in the center in the dantian creates waves throughout the body, waves of harmony. Nice. From here, let's open the hands to the side, palm facing in front, opening the eyes. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy this beautiful, warm, sunny day. All right. Good to see you all. And all my Qigong masters here. Yes.
So much.
Thank you, Ellie. That was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you, Ellie. Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye.